I had found blood blick in his room. You know what I'm saying? But while I'm going through the shit and I'm putting the dope in the bag, blood walked through the hallway. When he stunned me, I up on him.
Hold on.
Shit, blood, you know what I'm saying? I'm his big homie, so you know what I'm saying? I done been through a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Everything I get is out the mud. I ain't never had no family and shit, no pops, you know what I'm saying? Nobody to help me out here. You know what I'm saying? So I always fell in love with the stroll. But, you know, I've been up the road 3 times, you know what I'm saying?
What do you think your most serious case was?
Oh, I had an armed burglary, you know what I'm saying? I had an armed burglary and I got an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, but I had attempted murder, but they dropped that to aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I mean, I was in a lot of shit, though.
If you don't mind me asking, since you get some time for it, what happened that day?
Which day?
I guess, shit, attempted.
Oh, man. OGs, they used to boost us to do a lot of shit when we was, you know what I'm saying? We ain't know no better. And I was breaking the niggas' houses, you know what I'm saying? Hitting for little dope, weed, you know what I'm saying? Pistols and shit. You know, shit like that there, boy.
Basically like little robberies and shit.
Yeah, well, I fucked around and rolled in the nigga house, and he fucked around and came back to the house while I was in there, going through blood shit. Blood walked through the door, you know what I'm saying? You know, I kind of got stunned, you know what I'm saying? I was blown because I wasn't even expecting blood to even walk back in. You know what I'm saying? But I had found blood blick in his room. You know what I'm saying? But while I'm going through the shit and I'm putting the dope in the bag, blood walked through the hallway. When he stunned me, I up on him, boom, boom, hit him 2 times. He fall, I thought he was dead. I thought blood was dead.
So let's pause right there. When you said you thought he was dead, how old were you at the time?
I was 15.
So 15. What was going through your head when you shot him?
Man, shit, make it home. Make it to the house, to my mama, shit. Real. But you know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from all that shit though. Cause now I know shit. I've been fooling for like 10 years now.
After that situation happened, when did this shit start going bad with the police and shit? What happened after that?
Oh man, I was in and out of trouble. I stayed in trouble then.
I'm talking about that day, like how do you get grabbed up or even in the first
place?
When
I get grabbed up, you know, I fuck around and when I run out of blood house, I had a basic car in the front of his house, parked. So the whole time, when the people heard the gunshot, the people across the street got the tag number. When they got the tag number, I made it back to the hood. I gave a car back to the basic. When I gave the car back to the basic, they pulled the basic in the car. The basic take him to my house. You know what I'm saying? And they snatched him out my house and shit.
So the moment you get grabbed and shit, you know what you just did. That's a serious charge. And you only 15 having to go through this shit, doing this shit. I feel like you wasn't going there trying to kill nobody or no shit like that. You didn't expect none of that shit to happen.
Nah, I ain't expect none of that.
What's going through your head when you got grabbed?
Shit, I thought it was over. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to school and shit, playing football and shit. But I had never expected, you know what I'm saying, my life about to flash before my eyes. You know what I'm saying? They were offering me 30 years.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? They were offering me 30 years.
30 years, man.
I got blessed because the nigga that I shot, he ended up stopping coming to court and shit. So they dropped my shit down to a lesser charge. That's how I got the aggravated battery with the firearm. You know what I'm saying? The armed burglary. Shit like that, yeah.
Shit, even just off the rip, it sounded like you had a rough start with this shit.
Yeah, man.
And then you said you continued to get in trouble after that?
Yeah, man. I was in and out of prison. I did 6 years. I got out for like 60 days. Went right back for 2 years. Got out again. Out here bullshitting around a couple months. Went back for 3.5 years. Shit was just fucked up.
Why? Because they always say once you go down once, it just becomes this cycle that keep repeating.
It becomes a habit.
Why do you think it was so hard for you to stay out of trouble after that?
Because I was really in the streets. That's all I had, like the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be staying with my little homeboy with his daddy. You know, his daddy had a trap house. You know what I'm saying? I used to move all my clothes in there. I used to take my clothes from here and there. You know what I'm saying? From little bitch's house or you know, wherever. I stayed wherever. You know what I'm saying? I was really in the street.
It's this cycle, us as black people and shit, we just get stuck up in. Like you said, you didn't have nobody. You didn't have the proper guidance and shit, the right influences around your own thing. What caught my attention was when you said you used to come down here for like a safe haven.
Yeah.
from coming up here. Can you tell me why this made you feel safe and shit like that? You said you could be a kid again.
Because it's what we all started when we was kids. We used to play football, basketball. We didn't know that we really wasn't know nothing about no guns and all that. You know what I'm saying? Selling crack. And, you know, this was just somewhere to have fun, you know. This was to meet up after school. So it always felt different from being up there, because when you out there, it's like the jungle. It's like a real concrete jungle when you go out that way.
Yeah, it was a real scroll, baby, though. I ain't even really like...
Oh, man, I'm day one original. I grew up, we went to school right on the other side of the track. We went to Sly, Stephen Foster. Everybody used to meet up at the park, you know what I'm saying? This used to be like a safe haven before you made it up top. You know what I'm saying? Before you made it up top, you know what I'm saying? Where you really put a, you know what I'm saying, get your hands dirty. I always used to come back to this spot because it always reminded me, I always remember who I was. You know what I'm saying, before I went up there.
It sound like up top is where like young niggas go, and that's where they jump off the porch at.
I mean, yeah, you can say that, because this right here, like, you feel me? Like,
this was like our safe haven.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This turned us back into a child before, you know what I'm saying, before the streets turned you back to a man.